It's easy to locate your own property lines for just $2.92. I'm Mark.
And I'm Maddie.
And today we are going to leverage the power of both your phone and your car
to GPS locate the property corners for 6 different parcels.
This is the same technique that I use to evaluate land parcels, both for myself and for my clients.
And we're sharing this with you in hopes that it saves you time and money.
If you own a house, this will help you.
If you are shopping for land, this will help you.
If you are hiking or hunting, this will help you.
If your neighbor is challenging your territory, this will help you.
Here is what you're going to need.
A smartphone released in 2012 or sooner.
Why? Because your smartphone has a GPS chip in it.
And if you have a vehicle made in 2014 or sooner, it is likely CarPlay compatible. This car and its GPS chip are currently synced to 18 GPS satellites.
And it shows the latitude and longitude in DMS degrees, minutes, and seconds for even greater accuracy.
Beep, beep, beep. A key scene in this whole video is right now. The first thing you're going to do is with your smartphone, go download an app called OnX. It's this red square with the white X on it here. $2.92. Then from your own vehicle, you're going to activate CarPlay. I do it with this white button. These 15 CarPlay compatible apps arrive, and I've put all 5 of the navigation apps near the top. Everybody knows what Google Maps and Apple Maps are for. Cygic is great if you're not in the United States. Waze is amazing if you're looking for traffic flow information. And of the 5 apps, the only one that gives parcel mapping is OnX. So let's activate that now. This screen arrives. What it is it's an aerial map with the parcel map. See all the orange boundaries of each particular lot, even with some names on it, start to show up. Now, here's where the magic occurs. Watch the blue circle. I'll try to zoom in on it. The blue circle is real-time location services of where we are on the map. So, as we drive along here, the blue circle, the GPS chip in our devices, is tracking off of those 18 or 19 satellites exactly where we are. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to drive to this first point and see if we can locate it within about 10 feet or so. Okay, so let's see how close we can get to this first property corner. Inside of OnX, we can actually zoom in so that we can see the parcel maps even better. And I think the vehicle can get within about a 10-foot tolerance of where the actual property corners are located. So in this particular one, we're going to go closer, closest, stop. All right, so we're out here trying to find our first point of the 6 today. And Maddie has her OnX app going on her phone, which is showing a blue dot that gives her some indications. Now, she's heading straight for the center line of the street as if there might be some important information there. Did you find something?
Yeah, right there. Gonna
Okay,
cross here.
all right. So right here. And then where do you think the property line might be from here?
It's gonna be parallel with the street.
Okay, so let's look over here. So from here, she's walking perpendicular. She also has a feeling it's on the other side of the sidewalk, and outside of the right-of-way is right where the property corner should start. You found something?
Found it.
Just that fast?
Yeah, just that easy.
Well, there it is right there, even with a cap on it.
Ta-da.
So that's good. And then, here we go.
Gonna mark it.
She's gonna mark it. Ta-da! And that is 1 point out of 6 that's been found. We are on our way over to locate the second property point, and I wanted to show this graphic indicating just what the street math looks like. When our engineers lay out the streets, there's typically a 40-foot right-of-way, see the ROW, is the total width from sidewalk to sidewalk. And then they pour the 26-foot wide streets from curb to curb right down the center line of the 40-foot right-of-way. Whether or not there's one sidewalk or two sidewalks or zero sidewalks, almost always you see the red 7-foot distance from the curb to the property line. When I measure 7 feet from the curb, not 6 feet, not 8 feet, typically right at 7 feet is where those property corners are located. All right, so let's do some digging because sometimes they are just below the surface. And once in a while you're scraping, you might hear something that just sounds like a rock. I'm gonna
Oh, there it is.
blank. I heard something solid.
I feel it. I see the red.
Red?
I see some red.
All right.
Got some color.
Let's see it. All right, awesome. Let me see one sec. So that's the top of a pipe. It doesn't exactly have a color on it. I'm not sure if it was spray painted or not, but there is successful point number 2.
Ta-da!
All right, so here we are at point 3 for the day. And there are no crosshairs. We just looked in the middle of the street. There are no crosshairs for Maddie to go towards first. We just have an old rural kind of county road here. But then with her OnX app, she already has kind of a beat on what's going on down here. There are 2 points that are just 4 or 5 feet from each other. She's already on them. And what these are pieces of rebar that have just been hammered in the ground. So I do think it's fair to issue a warning that we think those are the property corners, but for the surveyors or the experts that write me back and say that may not be them, then that point is well received also. We good for her, Maddie?
I'm going good.
All right, so we're at point number 4 for the day. A rural property that started out as 7 acres and it was just divided a couple of years ago. And out here in the middle of nowhere, we need to find a property point, which is where OnX and the blue dot, and she's, while I'm babbling, she has already found it. This one still has some markings on it too, which is helpful. And so I'm gonna come over this way, Maddie. So there's a wooden stake here, right? And Maddie, would you show where, because the real magic, that's the wooden stake. And then there's actually, and that's actually metal, which is better proof that the property line comes up through here. Okay, we good for here?
We're good.
We found it?
We found it.
Good to go. All right, so now we have the metal detector and we're searching a little deeper because a lot of time, most of those pins are metal, of course. And if we can find the, OnX says we're close to this corner, that we're within about 6 feet of it. But sometimes you can just search and you do either a round pattern or a sweeping pattern like this one. And I'm hoping it'll start, there we go, start beeping, okay?
Yeah, there's a little.
So somewhere in here,
Yeah.
it's beeping?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Here it is.
Something solid?
Got it.
Okay.
Right there.
What's it look like? How about that? Pink. Okay, very good. It even says Cardinal Surveying on it. Advertisement for a local company. Okay, so pink cap. There was even remnants of an old pink flag down in there.
Yeah.
All right. So corner number 5 has been located.
Ta-da!
All right, and for number 6 for the day, this is a point that's hidden up behind this landscape wall. There's 12 acres for sale here. I walked it before, wasn't sure where the points were, and then OnX, she's got OnX on her phone. She's walking back. There's a pink flag, but I think that's for a utility marker. And what'd you find there hanging down?
Got a marking stick, but it's
Okay,
pulled
so
out.
storm blew that thing down.
But right here.
But right there, and then, okay. So it points right at the pin. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on that. And there it is.
Boop.
Good, Maddie. We good?
Ta-da! We're good.
That's 6 out of 6?
6 out of 6.
There it is.
You have arrived at your destination.
At the beginning of this video, I said it would cost you $2.92, which is the monthly cost for OnX. To be fair, when we were locating point 5 out into the field, we also used a metal detector, which was another $29 from Walmart.com. The question I get every week is, Mark, should I hire a licensed surveyor? If you want to build a swing set in your backyard, or if you want to know where your mow lines are for your lawnmower, then I don't think a professional survey is needed for that. But for fences, for home additions, if you're building a swimming pool, please spend the extra money to hire a licensed surveyor. Now, I think it's within your rights as a homeowner to know approximately where your property lines are located. And sometimes I feel like that information is kind of hidden behind the cloak of what a professional surveyor can provide. So it's your choice. You can settle for not knowing, or you can stand up, you can do some light learning like is in this video, you can go outside, and oftentimes you can discover your own property corners by yourself. Did this help you? I appreciate your time, everybody. This is Mark Scheller signing off.